Okay, Aries, put out the cards to try to make it quicker. I went ahead and pulled the cards, and I'm just going to explain it to you. We had a heck of a time uploading last night. It seemed to take so long. So, we were talking about relationships, past, present, and job situations. We were talking about emotional hurt feelings, and just what to do. Okay. First of all, you're strong beyond measure. I know that doesn't help much when you're, oh gosh, when I'm in a certain mood, I'm like, yeah, I am. Okay. I don't see it, but you are. Okay. You're going to get through this. Because a breakthrough is at hand, and all that's asked of you is you go slow. Okay. I don't care how fast somebody wants you to move. When you're stressed out, you take your time. You reflect, you heal, you learn. Okay. There's no need to worry, and ask for help from others. Trust that your angels and people who love you are there for you. Okay. And we're talking about this, the job situation first. Again, I got tighten your belt, because someone's going to get fired or laid off. Okay, if you haven't already, all you got to do is tighten your belt and ask for assistance, even temporary. You know, you can call your local government agencies, whatever. You'll be fine, especially if you have kids. If somebody has kids out there and you may not know that you pay for daycare with your kids, or if you have a back bill, a lot of communities, a lot of social services have a program that will pay it off, and that will pay your bills, your childcare bills. So you can be out there looking for a job, and your children don't have to miss their friends. For some of you, there is unexpected money coming in. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be offered a new job in a different place. As a matter of fact, the first person that got fired, we talked about fired or laid off. Okay. I feel like your next job is going to be better, but you need to be prepared for the interview. So updated techniques, and I'll go on Google and look it up. Okay. Everything's going to be fine. Now we're going to talk about, okay, past lovers. Okay. Round and round. Okay. There's a past lover or a pattern situation coming back. There's going to be no future with this past lover. It's over. Please move on. You're just going to have to realize that they're a temporary love enthusiast. They felt bad about the way things ended, and that you're going to have to close the door, basically, because even though there's feelings still there, they still have the same problems. Okay. They're inside themselves. They said they believe you're their soulmate, but it's just not the right time. Okay. And this situation, this person, okay, some of you it's a person, some of you it's a situation. It's going to keep coming back until you learn the lesson. So get the love video and figure out what your patterns are, so you don't have to keep going through this heartache. And some of these lovers are actually going to make an offer you, these past lovers, but they're going to wait for a sign from you. And I'm telling you, you know how it ended. You know what the pattern of the relationship was. Don't go for it. Okay. Yeah, I think you figured that out after they broke up, that their life is not together as they seem. They're not happy with their life, so they act inappropriately and impulsively, and sometimes like a jack, you know what. And some of them into material things and status, and it's just the wrong reason to be living. You can have that stuff, but it shouldn't be about you. Okay. All righty, here's another one where you have a couple lovers to choose from. 2 is the present lover. Okay. Who's the one that you're currently with, or the past lover would be someone coming back, or someone coming behind. Also there could be someone coming behind. So really, I interpret this, because I made these cards as the Lover 2 is your present, lover 1 is your past. But really, someone's going to interpret this as the second person. If they're new people, the second person is the one. Okay. I love you and will do whatever it takes. Just tell me what to do. That would be the present lover speaking. Again, lover 2, if you're experiencing problems, I am afraid of my feelings, but I'm moving forward slowly. Please be patient with me. And some of them are workaholics who hide behind their work and busyness so that they don't have to deal with their feelings and emotions because they're afraid of them. And they're always going to they're always going to put their work as a priority. So in order to be with that person, like this is for a general reading, to be with that person, Aries, you're going to have to accept the fact that they're always working. Can you? Do you need more attention than they're giving you? Okay. I hid who I really am from you. And this is from present lover or lover number 2. I wish things could be different, but as indicated, afraid of their feelings. And they are healing. They are healing from pain, past pain. If you guys have been arguing, present pain. So give them a little space. Okay. And again, if you're not getting your emotional needs met, you're not getting your life battery, your heart filled and reciprocated, then you need to consider. But I'm really getting that they're well-meaning. It's just they got issues. Okay. It takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are, to do what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave and the world will be yours. Speaking to stepping out into the world after pain, relationship issues, we're always worried about the outcome. And half the time the outcome that we think is going to happen doesn't happen. Who would you need to give a what? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and say it like that. Who would you need to give up in order to achieve your dream? Because I felt like Spirit wanted me to read it that way. Who would you need to give up? Give up all the negative people? Give up the toxic people? Is there somebody holding you back? Is there somebody who makes you feel stupid? Doesn't like your intelligence? Doesn't want you to go back to school, doesn't want you to achieve? Is there somebody who's sabotaging your efforts? That's toxic. Get rid of them. But in the real reality, what would you need to give up in order to achieve your dreams? Bad habits, bad people, excessive things that maybe you don't need. Maybe you spending money over money. Maybe you need to go to Boost Mobile and pay $35 for unlimited talk and text and 10 gigabytes rather than paying Verizon $120. Be clever, because you don't need to fully give up things except for bad people and bad situations. But you can find money inside of your income. And it usually has to do with spending too much on things. I mean, these services, like for instance, the cell phone service. I'm sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine. They're all in the same network. They're all borrowing each other's network. So this competition about, we've got extended data network. Well, we've got 5G. Well, we invented it. Okay? Look for the coverage in your area, what works. It's all the same towers. All right. Relax, meditate, and do something simple in order to set your subconscious mind free. Be conscious of how your inner wisdom arises. You need to learn how to read all the information on your journey towards your dreams, not just your thoughts or your assumptions of your rational mind. That reminds me of, during the original reading, I talked about in a minute, and purposeful gratitude. For in it in the minute is literally epiphanies. And I've done this all my life. What I didn't put together because I wasn't mindful of it was the fact that I actually was in a Zen moment when I got those epiphanies, which means I was unconsciously channeling and being given the information. Thank you, angels. And here we go. What did we say? You don't take a nap. Mentally, physically, rest. You know what? Everybody just needs a nothing box. All right. Love you, Aries. I'm going to go on and talk to Leo. Leo's next. Hello, Leo. In our original reading, we were talking about the lump in the throat, the girl with the long brown hair with the lump in her throat. I feel like today she about ready to snap if she don't say something pretty soon. And definitely is about her present lover, and we'll pull some of them cards. I feel like her angels are working with her. If it's you, your angels are working with you. Just once you just lay down and close your eyes and just be in your nothing box, because I think other people have been trying to get you to talk too. Okay? You have so much treasure. You are like an island filled with beautiful jewels. So because you are going through something, and you're healing from your past. Remember, we're not trying to fit in anymore. We're trying to be authentic. And girl, I believe that you're going to have to go there, because when you finally open up, whoever this is, when you finally open up, ooh, things are going to roll. Heads are going to roll. Okay. And I feel like it'll be you mainly angry, because your partner is going to be like, what? You know, because you know how I told you in prior readings, my grandfather, a nice, wonderful, very peaceful man, would blow up once a year about small stuff. You know, he waited all year and is festering. And then it's like a boiled pot that keeps boiling and overflows. One day you hear, take the damn gum out of your mouth. And that was once a year or something like that. And then you're like, dude, it's gum. Why are you freaking? But we understand as we grow older that when we leave things fester, instead of talking about them, it doesn't go away. Your body doesn't absorb it. When you don't release it, it stays in there. Hold on just a moment. All right, I'm back. Leo. Okay, so things fester. And then that's why it comes up as someone freaking out over bubblegum. That's why I say whenever you have an argument with someone or disagreement, look deeper. And I might have to mess with my cat here because he's been trying to get on there. He can't. He's been in an ornery mood today and destroying stuff like... Yeah, so I can't let him up here. Okay. So don't let things fester. Speak your mind as soon as you don't want to yell or freak out at people, but as soon as a problem comes up, you need to first take a pause, step back. Okay, is this what's really bothering me, or is there something deeper bothering me? Because you're never going to get anything resolved if you're yelling about a piece of gum, but there's something deeper. You know what I mean? And I know you've all experienced that. All right. Never mind, that was Mackie. Mackie's a good kitty. So you're going to have success with it. I feel like this is all going to finally come out, and your partner's going to be like, whoa, what the? I didn't know we were having a problem. But also, you might want to get more information before you present, because what you're upset about, and you're afraid that they won't accept you for who you are. And I feel they will. I feel they love you. they won't realize that you're about to open up. Like, because I feel like when it comes out, it's going to be like, you know, you got to believe. You got to believe. And that's why I ask you to take a pause before you do it. Okay. Now, okay, I wanted to pull some partner cards for this because, and I got that it's about the present lover being accepted again. This is how your present lover feels with you. Okay. I have come to know that I cannot live without you. I'm stepping up and committing the way you need. So maybe the whole problem has been you're not speaking your authentic self because you're afraid that they're sending you signals that they're not present in the relationship and you're afraid that they'll leave. As a matter of fact, I did see that card randomly. I don't care what life has to offer. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just read the word. I don't care what life has to offer. You're my first priority. And I'm going to put you first. Okay. Okay. Some of you might be in a physical or distant separation. Making up words here. Separation. That's going to be ending. Emotional separation's going to be ending. So many things remind me of you. That's how they're feeling about you. You and I were too young when we got together. And I definitely want to be more than friends because I know I've been sending you mixed signals. Alright, let's find out what your dream cards are, Leo. Even though your dream isn't possible right now, could you give it a chance to come true in the future? Could you? Okay. Years ago, I've been dreaming about the video blog since early 2000s, but it just wasn't the right time. Okay. And now I'm doing it, and I'm like doing it on the fly, so you guys are experiencing my learning curves with me. But I'm about to, for those of you who want to or you're curious, I'm about to put out a video on all the things that I've learned so far, so you guys don't have to make the mistakes I did. Unleash your inner power by doing the things you enjoy. Start with the little moments. They will give you more strength the next time. Do not live other people's life or authenticity. Live your own. And be happy because gratitude opens the door to all the good in life. Be grateful for what you have, whether it's good or bad. And you will receive more to be grateful for. All right. So Leo, you're going to get there. You're going to open up. You're going to talk about it. You just have to, when you're at that moment where you're about ready to open your mouth, take a pause. Don't say anything. And just make sure you're presenting without snapping. All right. Don't be afraid. Be in your authenticity. People love you for who you are. They love you for your heart. All right. Next, we're going on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. I went ahead and pulled your cards for you to make this more expedient because upload times were incredibly long, and I don't know if I don't understand it. Today I got in your reading, we were talking how things are starting to really come together for you and go better for you, and how you are evolving because you've learned some lessons. So you're just now in the peeking through the door into the nothing. We're supposed to be in the nothing box. You're supposed to just be looking into the future. And we looked at your relationships and we saw how it's going to go. And I've got a little more advice again. I just want to show you again. Transformation, a fresh new way of life emerges. There you are. You're finished the lesson and you're about to go into the new life, but you're not ready to go to the new life just yet. You're in what's called the emotional rest. Okay. This is where you're supposed to, if you have problems, Okay, you worked really hard, really emotionally. You've been through some emotional stuff, really worked hard on yourself. And just like your body, your emotions need rest too. So if you're having any problems, unless it's life or death, you're supposed to just do nothing right now. Just say, this is not a problem I need to resolve right now. I am emotionally resting. I'm taking an emotional vacation. Okay. This card says that, you are moving with the natural flow of things and continue to do that. Okay. And continue to accept things as they are. Somebody who'd been stressed out and having some stress, I feel like it's mental and physical is going to be just fine. It was mainly caused by stress. Big happy changes. It feels more emotional, and emotional definitely is when your emotions are messed up, your whole life's messed up. So, and opportunities are knocking, and you are in very high vibration. Your light is shining so brightly. Keep your vibration high, because that's your little signal to it's like sending up a flare to the universe that says, hey, give me my blessings, please. Okay. Now, Yen is talking about how it's time for you to let the other person, your partner, your friend, whomever you have been distanced from, been having trouble with, but you still care about each other, letting them come forwards, because you've done everything that you can do. Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay. Some of you, I also got some new information. Some of you are going to be offered a new job in a different place, but are having some financial issues. And this card also, since it was laid on top of here, improving health, it could be your financial health as well. All you need to do is tighten your belt and get creative with your finances. Look for ways to have the same services at a lower cost price. And I was just saying this in another reading about the cell phone services, how Verizon will charge $120 a month and Boost charges $35. And you may get a little more, you get limited talk and text, but like, what are you using? What do you like? Do you really use all that space? Do you really need that right now? Can you is it crucial that you have it? Because if you're getting unlimited talk and text and that's really all you need, then you don't need to worry as much, and you can be saving almost $100. So just, and all the services, like I've got Roku and I just watch Roku stuff. There's stuff for the kids on there. I do not pay for cable. It's ridiculously expensive and I just refuse to. My frugal bone just says no. Okay. Let's talk about your love, your partner. I wish I could share my good news with you. I know exactly what I was doing, and finding out the truth crushed me. This, I feel like, is something emotional that happened in their life that made them distance from you. And you'll probably find out about that later. And again, you just got to accept the natural flow of things. Let them have their space and let them come to you. But here, they're throwing themselves into their work. They're always going to be a workaholic. Work is always going to be a priority. So if you want to be with them, you got to accept that they're going to spend a lot of time at work. I'm coming forwards. Please wait for me. I'm never going to let life get in the way again. You're going to be a priority. Okay. So basically, Sag, everything is going wonderful for you. Just step out of your own way. And I'm really happy, give other people space. If you're having some trouble with people that you love and you're it's like distancing or whatever, emotional distancing, then, as long as they're letting you know that they're there and they love you, sometimes people are pulled into isolation because they need to deal with something. And it's not that they want to be in there. It's just they feel like they have to. And when they feel that strongly, it's usually spirit saying, you have to deal with this. So just know that, okay? All right, Sagittarius, take care.